Hi, everybody. It's me, Angel Benton, and it is time for another edition of Angel Sudsy Recap, the show where we delve into the world of daytime television and a few reality shows as well. And one of the reality shows that we do cover is Dancing with the Stars, aka Dancing for Relevancy. But I'm going to get to that in a minute because. So, yesterday, I had a decent day at work. It was all right, right? Work was fine. And what's funny is, my best friend Brandon Baker, some of you who know Brandon Baker, is actually here because we actually do the same job, except I do work for the gaming industry and he works for the food and beverage industry, and we're working at the same casino. I'm doing the gaming side, and he's doing a couple of the restaurants and the food and beverage side. So that's never happened before. We've had these jobs for years and we've never worked together. This is the first time. So last night we went out to dinner, and my friend Josh came, one of my coworkers, and then the three of us went to dinner. It was good. It was all right. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. It was more than just all right. But it was a good time. I come home and I listen to this Steps song. I love Steps, right? If you saw my interview with Kyle from Below Deck, you know how much I love Steps. I love me some Steps. And their new song, Story of a Heart, and it was written by the guys from ABBA with them, as opposed to Another Me, Another You, which was written and then H and Claire used it for just H and Claire. But whatever. Regardless, it's by the guys from ABBA, which it's going to be awesome. And it was so good, but it was so sad. I totally started crying. I was just bawling by the end of the song. It's so good. Definitely listen to Story of a Heart if you get the chance. It's so good. But I was thinking, okay, this does not really bode well for the group as a whole, because one of the reasons why the group broke up in the first place was because it was a very much a female driven band. Like the boys, Lee especially, but H and Lee were criminally underutilized, and their new management was like, "Look, we're not going to have that anymore. Everyone's going to have solos, all five of you, And they've released two new singles from this album, "Scared of the Dark" and "Story of a Heart," and neither one of them has any of the guys singing. They're both great tracks. In fact, I've been listening to "Scared of the Dark" on repeat, but it makes me nervous because that's one of the reasons why they broke up in the first place, and I don't want to go through that shit twice, okay? I'm just saying. So anyway, so I was already crying, right? And then I turn on the TV, and what's on TV? One of my favorite movies of all time, Mamma Mia, and it's right at the part where Meryl Streep is singing "Slipping Through My Fingers" to her daughter, and I just lost it. I cried during that show anyways, and I was just really sobbing. And then she sings "The Winner Takes It All," and I was just, the whole thing just made me just weep. I was a weepy mess, just crying, right? So then I decided to watch Dancing for Relevancy before bedtime, and what, it's Disney night. Now, here's the thing about Disney night. Disney night is my personal favorite theme night that they have on Dancing with the Stars ever. I love Disney night. I look forward to it every single season. Although they don't do it every season, but I look forward to it whenever they do it because it is fantastic. And in fact, weepy mess during Disney night. What's funny is that the week before, when they do my most favorite year, which I think is the stupidest, and it seems like they specifically, they're really trying to make you cry during that week. So it just seems a little forced to me. So I don't really care too much for it. I don't really cry. Some of the stuff is sad, for sure, but not really enough really to cry. But oh my God, Disney night just better get me. Oh my goodness, everybody, even Nick, they were all, really good. Well, Nick we had issues with, but other than that, everyone was really great, really awesome. So Um, who do we start with? Well, first of all, I have to say I'm very disappointed because Erika Jayne went home with Gleb. And it really disappoints me because I really thought she was. I mean, now let's be real. It's Heather Morris's show to win, right? Just like people said with Bindi, just like people said with and although wait, I do have to say if there's anyone that's going to give Heather Morris competition, it's going to be Rashad, Normani, and Simone. That's my new top four, right? Those will be my new top four. And Nancy is coming close. I got to give Nancy Kerrigan credit. She might be a little bit annoying, but she is a hard worker and she does really good. But okay, so anyways, it would be fierce though if Heather Morris didn't win and Amber Riley won because they're both stars on Glee and Heather Morris is this chick with a dancing history, dancing backup for Beyonce, and if she didn't win, that would be that would, and Amber Riley won. First of all, don't get me wrong, that would be great for Amber Riley, but it would also be a testament to because she had Derek Huff as a partner, you know, and he's not on the season because he's judging that J Lo dance show. Okay, so anyways, I was a little bit disappointed that Erika went home, and I know that she went home because of her performance last week and the week before. Two bad nights in a row, and you are gone. Like that, I mean that was it. Because this last Disney night, even though, see, I don't think she selected the song because I don't know how familiar she is with the Disney catalog. And I'm not quite sure how that show works. Like, if a star says, I want to do X song, I, you know, if they will accommodate that, or they'll try to accommodate that. I mean, it's the Disney catalog, and it's on ABC, which is a Disney channel, so I don't think that it would be that difficult if she said, hey, I want to do Jolly Holiday from Mary Poppins, if they could say, oh, no, you can't. You have to do Unforgettable by Sia from Finding Dory. First of all, anyone that does anything from a fucking Pixar movie, I mean, write your own ticket home. I mean, Pixar movies are not known for their music at all. I mean, Unforgettable was a song before it was ever in a Disney Pixar movie. Because those Pixar movies, I'm sorry, I'm not a fan. They have one song, usually, if that, one original song, if that, and that's it. That is not Disney. Disney is all about the music. That is what Disney's history is based on. I like Pixar movies. They're fine. I just much prefer Disney. Like if I had a choice between seeing Frozen or seeing Cars, I'd rather watch Frozen. And Frozen is not that great of a movie. I'm sorry, but it isn't. But I would rather watch that. I'd much rather watch Moana than watch Bug's Life, right? So, anyways, a couple of things. Yeah, Nick did Pinocchio. I got no strings, and it was cute. It was cute, but there was a lot of stuff like, his toes weren't pointed, his legs weren't extended, they were bent knees. It was, stuff like that. I mean, I don't know why they aren't. I was surprised that they didn't judge him harder than they did because all they did was, say, oh, you're so wonderful. You're so what? Is it because he's on ABC as The Bachelor? I mean, is that it? I mean, I don't get that at all. Okay, first of all. Second of all, the Normani did I'll Make a Man Out of You from Mulan. Excellent. Excellent. You know. Who else? Oh God, what's her name? Simone did something from Moana, and she was really good as well. She did great also. Really good. Um, Heather Morris did a number from Frozen with Alan, and this is Alan's last week because next week Max is back in the show. So I'm happy for Max, but Alan did a great job for these past 3 weeks. He's been really great. Um, I'm t- I just so I was really disappointed that Erica got the Finding Dory song because It's not really typically, it's not really a Disney song. And some other couple did a number from Cars, I think. That was not good either. I mean, it was okay. Oh, Bonner. I wanted to talk about Bonner. So Bonner did "When Can We Do This Again" by Owl City from Wreck It Ralph. I love me some Paint the Night Parade, right? And that version of the Paint the Night the Parade version of the song is much better in my opinion. And even though they look like they had fun, I'm sorry, it wasn't what that song deserved. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, but he did great, but it was not as good. It wasn't up to the level that that song deserved because that's a great song, and they didn't really do that justice. So, um, I'll be surprised to see who goes home next week. I won't be surprised if it's Nick. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's not that good compared to everybody else. Everyone else is like, even Bonner is like way up there at their levels, and Nick is not there. So, anyways, whatever. Thank you so much for logging on today. I do appreciate it. I tried to do one of these Sudsy recaps last night, but I was just crying so much. I was like, this is so stupid. I cannot leave it. I cannot post this. It's ridiculous. Anyways, thank you for logging on. You can follow me on Twitter at Angel Benton and Instagram. Excuse me. You can also hashtag Dancing for Relevancy. You can all to talk Dancing for Relevancy, or you can also hashtag Amazing Race to talk Amazing Race. And I've got a little programming change to discuss next week as well. All right, everyone, have a great night. Peace out. Wubba wubba wubba.